And here is the Artist's Almanac for February 9th, 2018. It's the birthday of singer-actress Kathryn Grayson, born on this day in 1922 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Grayson was under contract to MGM by the early 1940s and established herself as one of the leading musical actresses of her time, and is best known for starring in the films Showboat, Anchors Aweigh, and Kiss Me Kate. Trained as an opera singer from the age of 12, Grayson also worked in theater, appearing in productions of La Boheme, Madame Butterfly, Orpheus in the Underworld, La Traviata, and Camelot. Grayson's natural beauty paired her well with leading men who included Gene Kelly, Frank Sinatra, Howard Keel, and Mario Lanza. Keel, a frequent co-star, described her as the most beautiful woman in the history of movies. 1949 and 1950 saw Grayson star with Mario Lanza in both That Midnight Kiss and The Toast of New Orleans, where she performed the Academy Award-nominated song Be My Love, which became a best-selling hit for Lanza. Their on-screen harmony was not echoed off-stage, however, with Lanza's lack of manners and vulgar language most often to blame. While shooting the Madame Butterfly scene, Lanza kept attempting to French kiss Grayson, which she claimed was made even worse by the fact that Lanza would constantly eat garlic before shooting. Grayson went to costume designer Helen Rose, who sewed pieces of brass into Grayson's gloves, which she would use to set Lanza straight while rebuffing his further advances. Grayson was married twice, first to actor John Shelton, then to actor-singer Johnny Johnston. Both marriages ended in divorce, with Grayson citing mental cruelty as the reason for both. One of the last of the studio stars, singer-actress Kathryn Grayson, died in her sleep in her Los Angeles home in February of 2010. She had just turned 88 years old. It's also the birthday of legendary American composer and singer-songwriter Carole King, born on this day in 1942 in New York City. King began studying music at the age of 4, sitting on the phone book to reach the keys of the piano. King was taught music theory, elementary piano technique, and notation by her mother, and would go on to say, "My mother never forced me to practice. She didn't have to. I wanted so much to master the popular songs that poured out of the radio." By the age of 4, King had developed perfect pitch. King's father, Sidney, enjoyed showing off his daughter's skill to friends. "My dad's smile was so broad that it encompassed the lower half of his face. I enjoyed making my father happy and getting the notes right," King would later say. King attended Queens College, where she met Jerry Goffin, who was to become her songwriting partner and at 17, her husband. The duo would go on to write classic hits of the 60s, including Up on the Roof for the Drifters, I'm Into Something Good for Earl Jean, One Fine Day for the Chiffons, and A Natural Woman for Aretha Franklin. King would move to Laurel Canyon in Los Angeles after her divorce from Goffin, where she would meet James Taylor and Joni Mitchell, with whom she would eventually collaborate with on songs. 1970 saw the release of her solo album Tapestry, which included the classic hits I Feel the Earth Move, So Far Away, It's Too Late, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, and A Natural Woman. Tapestry was an instant success and held the #1 spot for 15 consecutive weeks, remained on the charts for nearly 6 years, and has sold over 25 million copies worldwide. The album garnered 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Performance Female, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year, with King becoming the first woman to ever win the award with You've Got a Friend. The album appeared on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time at number 36. In addition, the song It's Too Late appears on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. In 2012, the Library of Congress awarded King the prestigious Gershwin Prize for Popular Song, becoming the first woman in history to receive the award. And on December 6 of 2015, Carole King was a Kennedy Center honoree. The evening featured a tribute to King by the incomparable Aretha Franklin in a stunning rendition of A Natural Woman, a performance that will surely bring you to tears. If you haven't seen it yet, look it up on YouTube. It's one for the books. The consummate, award-winning singer-songwriter Carole King turned 76 years young today. A very happy birthday to you, Ms. King. Thanks for listening. be kind, do good work, and until next time.